Trump's posts on Rob Reiner sparks outrage from lawmakers and celebrities. Well, you celebrities, I condemn you. You lawmakers, I condemn you. This is why you need to know God, because you think you know what is right and what is wrong, and you don't. Nick Reiner was transitioning. You heard me. And if you look back, some reports have already said that's, and what happened is he was using the money he was giving him, because I'm sure, do you doubt that most of Hollywood doesn't get their kids to transition? So he cut him off of the transition money because he was doing heroin. So it's all the hormones. That's what caused it. So when Donald Trump says what he says, you celebrities and you lawmakers, you better walk that shit back. You better repent. And you people on the right still carrying on. They keep doing this. Like, oh, we didn't have anybody celebrating the day. It's like, stop it. You people don't even recognize that Charlie Kirk was not a righteous man, okay? This is why it's important, especially right now, and why I keep saying it. Please seek God. It is only through God that you have discernment. You absolutely will not make it during this time just going on self-will. And we have lawmakers and celebrities all, and a bunch of people on the right and the left, of course, all just running on self-will, and they all think they know what's right, and I am telling you they're all wrong, okay? Again, God is purging. So, let's see, a Democrat senator from Connecticut said that Trump, he's just lost it now, saying Rob and Michelle Reiner caused their own murder because they didn't support him. So sick. Well, no, but they really did. Yeah. I mean, what did Rob Reiner think was going to happen? Do you know how many hormones are given for all that transition stuff? And then you cut it off, and then they have no supply of even their heroin. It was absolutely a ticking time bomb. Am I saying that means don't hold Nick Reiner responsible? No. But I'm saying that what Trump said about him being deranged, he is. Okay? So, shut up. You people are stupid. Then Zoe Lofgren, California Democrat, said Trump's comments are a new low for this petty and hateful man. His party needs to condemn this. Absolutely not. Zoe Lofgren, whatever the hell your name is, okay? No, absolutely not. You are condemned. And then, of course, good old Marjorie Taylor Greene, the rhino herself, and Tom Massey had to come out with their ridiculous statements. Let's see, Tom Massey said, regardless of how you feel about Rob Reiner, this is inappropriate and disrespectful discourse about a man who was just brutally murdered. Not true. Not true, Tom Massey, but you don't know God. Neither does Marjorie Taylor Greene. It would really be a good idea for any of you that aren't following wickedness to start seeking God, please. Because you, while you act like you're being righteous, are not righteous. Okay? And the fact of the matter is, we have plenty of evidence that God has protected Trump. Plenty of it. I've shown it in so many videos, not to mention how many times they have tried to take him out. And they're not going to be. So when you stupid people that don't know right from wrong, you don't, because you don't know God. When you don't know right from wrong, then you will immediately attack him because you're not getting it, because you're not gonna get it, because all you do is speak God with your lips, but you do not seek his wisdom. Rob Reiner feared son Nick's mental health was deteriorating before grisly slashings. Well, yeah, I'm sure he did, especially if you cut him off of the money that he was getting for transitioning, and then no money for heroin. I'm not saying it's right. This is the danger. But it's not like Rob Reiner was ever a selfless person, okay? And what is Trump saying? That he was deranged. He was deranged. He was. He became, the other thing Reiner was doing, he was part of that left that was pushing that Trump was some Russian spy. Yeah, God's not putting up with it. I said don't be being stupid like this, okay? And then I see people continually going down this path at Trump. And I think these are accounts that are paid. And see, they're in danger too, yet they play that, oh, we're about God and Trump is a pedo. It's like, no discernment. No discernment. No discernment. But we'll get on and do videos every day talking about how they do. And maybe they're seeking it. It's just that when you go to the place that everybody else does, which is you're attacking Trump, then recognize that is exactly what this world has wanted to do. Because all of Hollywood, all of the music industry, all the right pretty much, all the left, they all serve another agenda. And it is not about you. And it's not, most especially, about God. So see him here? Yeah. You could tell he's changed in other videos. Or I'm sorry, other through the pictures and even videos, interviews. You know, at first I thought, well, is he autistic? No. Hollywood does this. They do. The reason you need to understand why they do it is because, well, and it goes back to this women's rights thing in a way, somewhat. See, the women getting rights, like, you know, to work and all that stuff, it came in right around the time that sound came into TV shows, okay? Before that, you had, you know, the silent TV stuff, the silent movies. And they would use women sometimes in those, of course, because there's some women actors. But a ton are men that are women, playing women. Because there was a time women were not allowed, you know, you didn't have those rights. So even once women got rights here, it took the movie industry a while. I would say they probably never got on board with them because they were like Charlie Kirk. You know, they have all been serving. The left and the right are all serving to want to take us back to the noble Roman Empire days. Yeah, where the nobles are. And the movie industry serves that by in every way because they help shape what the narrative is going to be. I mean, his son, who this movie We Are Charlie, or not We Are, no, that's what all the right is trying to do because they're the left. You know, they keep wanting to say his name over and over again like they did on the left with George Floyd. Yeah. So it's interesting that in 2015, the movie that was made about Nick Reiner and his relationship with Rob Reiner, his name is Charlie Mills, and the name of the movie is Being Charlie. And I was trying to research, you know, why did he pick that name? Oh, well, I guess it's a friendly, warm name that people are very accepting of. Just interesting, the timing, isn't it? Because why, if it's a movie that's about you and your son, why wouldn't you just why? I mean, talk about it, the interesting timing. It's just a little strange. The name of that movie is Being Charlie. It's about his drug addiction. But his name is Nick. This is more recently. Yeah, he was transitioning. And Rob Reiner cut him off from that money because he was using heroin. So Rob Reiner shouldn't have been helping his son transition to begin with. But then when he took the money away, well, his kid's already heroin addict and he's on all these hormones. Well, you're asking for a disaster. So what Trump said is true. And anybody that's helping to pay for their kid to transition and lying about who Trump is, most especially, well, they're deranged. And because they don't turn to God and repent, because he was an atheist, God purges them.